Zigzag. Good. Zigzag. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Nice. Leg weave, the figure eight through the weaves while I'm standing still, is an AKC intermediate trick. You just saw Dash perform the figure eight. She's pretty proficient at it, and now I'm going to train Maverick. So I'm going to start out with a handful of treats in both hands. Because I lure this trick, I'm going to start her out in front of me. I'm going to lure her through, and I'm going to feed her every time. I'm going to hold my heel up in the air when I lure her through, because when she sees that, then that's going to be her visual cue to do the figure eight. Good girl. So I give her every treat. Good. And my heel is up in the air. Good girl. Oopsie. As you can see, she doesn't know what she's doing. Right here. Good girly. Yes. Good. Good girl. So she's getting pretty proficient at feeding her every treat. She's anticipating and already wrapping around my leg before she sees that treat. Good girl. Since Maverick started to wrap on her own before she even saw the treat, now I can start giving her a treat every 2 times she goes through my legs. So again, I'm going to have a handful in both hands. I'll lure her through. My heel's up in the air. Yes, good girl. Yep, you got a freebie. Good girl. She goes through twice with my heel up in the air. Good girl. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to start her on the other side so she gets used to also getting fed coming through the other way. Ready? Good. Good girl. Good girly. Yes, nice job. Oopsie, I fed you the wrong way, right? Good girl. She had no problem eating a treat every other time. If your dog does, then back up and feed them every time until you see that they start to curl around your leg before they even see the treat. That's the time when you can start giving the treat every other time going through. So now I'm going to feed her every 3 times through my legs. And this is definitely better than every 2 times. With every 2 times, you're always feeding them on the same side. And so they start anticipating that. And then you have to start switching sides after a while. Every 3 times going through my legs, she is getting fed on every other side. So she's getting used to that. I can also now add the verbal cue. My verbal cue is zigzag. You can use whatever you want, whatever you're going to remember. Zigzag, my heel is still up. Yes, good girl. Zigzag. Yes. Oopsie. I said yes too soon before she committed, and so she popped out. Yes is their marker word. Yes means the treat is coming. She wanted the treat more than she wanted to complete the behavior. So that tells you need to be careful when you say the yes. Make sure they're committed. Make sure they complete the behavior. Zigzag. Yes. Zigzag. Yes. Zigzag. Yes. Zigzag. Yes. Good girl. So I'm going to stick with 3 times through for 2 to 3 more training sessions. And my training sessions are only going to be 3 to 5 minutes. I need to develop muscle memory. As you saw when she popped out, she wants the treat more than she wants to do the behavior. I need that behavior to be solid before I start asking her to wrap through my legs more time, and before I can start asking her to do it without treats in my hands. So you see, it's a fairly easy trick. Once they know they get rewarded for going through their legs, they're going to do it willingly. I'll stick to 3 times through my legs with a treat for probably at least 3 more training sessions. I need that behavior solid before I ask for more and before I start pulling the treats away. If you ask for too many repetitions without rewarding them before that behavior is solid, they're going to get frustrated and they're going to stop going through, and they're going to, with Maverick, she'll jump on me, she'll bark at me. Some dogs will probably just disconnect and walk away. So make sure that's a solid behavior before you start extending the number of repetitions they go through. You saw Dash at the beginning of the video. I didn't have any treats or toy with her to lure her. It took her about 4 days to be extremely proficient in this behavior. And that's going from not knowing what she was doing at all to be able to go through multiple times without me having anything in my hands and I can just cue her.